law going into effect in Colorado next week aims to help children maintain relationships with parents who are behind bars.
So under the current law, when a mom or dad is in prison long-term, courts can and often terminate that person's parental rights. And that's where this new law comes in.
Denver 7 attorney and reporter Jessica Crawford in the studio tonight. So walk us through exactly what changes with this law.
So a lawmaker behind this bill told me that when a parent is punished and put behind bars, the whole family is punished, and that includes the kids. Under this law, the Department of Human Services has to help coordinate communication and family time between kids and their parents who are behind bars, but it doesn't stop there.
I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Mama. Why can't I stay with you? And those were the words from my son when he was young.
Words from a mother who spent years behind bars. Tarina Flora Alexander was convicted of second-degree murder in 2007. Throughout her time in prison, she says her son suffered.
He started misbehaving at school as well as at home, and the only time that he seemed to be stable and content was when he was with me in the visiting room, which is only for 4 hours at a time.
Flora Alexander testified in support of SB 2339 back in April, or the Reduced Child and Incarcerated Parent Separation Bill. Under the law, which goes into effect in the new year, the Department of Human Services has to facilitate communication and family time between children and their parents who are incarcerated in a Department of Corrections facility. The law aims to make it more difficult for courts to terminate the parent-child relationship when a parent is behind bars.
There's a presumption that if you're incarcerated, that you are not able to be a parent. And that's really not the case for a lot of people.
State Representative Judy Amabile was a prime sponsor for the bill. She says the new law can help prevent recidivism with the hope that strong relationships will encourage parents to turn their lives around after time behind bars.
When someone has a goal to achieve and can feel the worth of being a parent, then there are reasons for positive behavioral change.
The law also aims to get incarcerated parents involved with dependency and neglect proceedings, stating that they have the right and responsibility to attend and fully participate in all proceedings. In some cases, incarcerated parents will get attorneys to help them navigate the hearings that concern their child's well-being. Something that was a challenge for another mother who testified, Lori Foster.
While I was incarcerated, I got a letter in the mail indicating that I had a custody hearing coming up. I was devastated to find out as long as I was in custody, I was not able to attend the hearing and therefore lose my rights as a mother.
A problem Flora Alexander says too many parents have experienced.
There's thousands of moms and dads sitting in there just waiting to try and do better. And some of them may have done wrong trying to do better. It's just something to think about.
In Colorado, about a quarter of dependency and neglect cases are filed on incarcerated parents. Nearly 700 parents and their children could be impacted by this new law. In the studio, I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.